So I was thinking about how we sometimes hit milestones in our journey and nobody even knows about it, or sometimes you don't even know it's a real milestone until you see it come up in another place. So I'll tell you what I mean. About 3 weeks ago, Guy Torrey did something that was incredible. He went and talked to the people at the Comedy Store to make them realize there was a documentary that was done on the Comedy Store. And they never mentioned one of the most successful shows that the Comedy Store had, which was Fat Tuesdays, which Guy Torrey created. Everybody who's anybody came through there, and they all got their names put on the wall at the Comedy Store. And for people who don't know, to get your name on the wall at the Comedy Store was a milestone. The guy, I understand, submitted a bunch of names. They picked the names that they wanted to acknowledge for a documentary that I think is being done, which I thought was pretty dope. As I watched the cameras and the videos and all of the people celebrating these well-deserved comedians, most who are legends in the game, it hit me. Sometimes we hit milestones in our career that will never be celebrated or never be acknowledged, but you just realize that that is your journey. I came to Los Angeles about 23 years ago. And when I got here, I had 3 addresses to 3 comedy clubs: the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, and the Improv. I had 2 trash bags full of clothes because I didn't own anything. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a place to live. And I had 0 friends. I didn't know one single person in this town. And I used to catch the bus to the Comedy Store to try to get on open mic. And there was many nights I would go there, wait sometimes outside for hours only to find out tonight ain't sign up night. You got to come back another night. And eventually I got an audition and a showcase for Mitzi at the Comedy Store. I showcased one time and I was immediately made a main room regular. And what's so funny is what I didn't know when I watched the documentary at the Comedy Store. What they said was the Comedy Store went through a dark period where comedy was at its all-time low. And that was between 1999 and 2013. I came to the Comedy Store in 1999. And I stopped going to the Comedy Store on a regular basis in 2013. I just remember being a paid regular at the Comedy Store. I remember just wanting to get on stage, just wanting to perform, just wanting to get better. And one night I was leaving the Comedy Store at 1:30 in the morning after doing one of my late night spots for 9 people. And as I walked out of the Comedy Store, I looked up to the right and there was my name on the wall. Nobody called me. Nobody told me it was being put up there. There was no celebration. There was nothing. I just looked up one day and my name was there, and I stopped and I looked at it and I went, shit. My name is on the wall. And I had a moment. I felt it in my chest. And I kept pushing. Because that's what you do. And then last week or 2 weeks ago, when I watched all my friends, outside in the front celebrating, getting their name on the wall, and Cedric and Kim Whitley and Guy Torrey, and all these comedians, right, who are very much killers in this game. I thought to myself, wow, everybody's journey is different. My name has been on the wall since 2003, I think. I think I came in 99. I think my name went up in 2003. And nobody even told me my name was up there. I just happened to see it myself. And now as I get ready to prepare for my second Netflix special and go on tour, I think about all of these milestones that we hit sometime that will maybe never be publicly celebrated all the time. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean something. This business is not for the weak. You gotta want it. You gotta keep going. I've been doing this 23 years and still I got a long way to go to get the level of respect that I want from even just my peers. And I won't stop until I get there. I just want whoever needs to hear this to know that whatever you're trying to do, it takes a minute. And sometimes that minute can be an hour, and sometimes that hour can be a week, and sometimes that week can be a month, or sometimes it can be 23 years. You just got to know that whatever you're trying to do, you got to love it enough to be able to push through for 23 years, if that's what it takes. I'm very excited and I'm very blessed to be able to do what I love. It's just a little part of my journey I thought I'd share. Take that with you.